Part 1. White Clouds. Guardian Moon. Where the goddess dwells. Long ago, the guardian Saros made an appearance during this moon. She had been summoned by the goddess, whose soul was suffering as the flames of war raged across Fodlan. Some believe that high in the sky above Saros, the Immaculate One's mighty wings are what powered the strong winds carrying the Guardian and her forces into battle.
Hello everybody, Sagvi here. Welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we went on our monthly mission, took care of some monsters at the cathedral, but unfortunately Jeralt has died. So let's see what's gonna happen now. Once the game gets through loading. Get our money. Leonie wants to speak to us.
Hey, Professor. Got a minute? Look, I'm sorry I snapped at you. I didn't mean to lose my temper. I was rude to you. I should have known better.
It's alright.
Huh, I thought you might say that. In that way, you're just like Captain Jeralt. You accept other people. You don't let petty details get under your skin.
How do you know my father?
Well, when I was a kid, I kind of latched onto him. I've been calling myself his apprentice ever since. He spent some time in the village I grew up in. Actually, you weren't with him back then. Why not?
I don't remember.
Huh. Maybe he left you with a relative or something. Anyway, back then, Jeralt's job was to deal with poachers. Well, they were bandits, but we called them poachers. Nobody in the village could stand up to them, but your dad, he took them on like it was nothing. I was so impressed. All I could think was how amazing mercenaries were. I'd lived in that tiny village my whole life, so to me, Captain Jeralt was nothing short of a legend. So I went right up to him and I told him I was going to be his apprentice. He didn't stick around long after that, but he did teach me a lot while he was with us. Tactics, strategy, training routines, it was all so new and exciting. So after he left, I kept at it, kept training, just like he taught me.
I'm glad you got to see him again.
Me too. I always planned to meet him again once I became a top-tier mercenary. But I'm just glad I got to see him, to thank him properly and all. I've spent my whole life working to become a great mercenary like your father. There were so many times when I wanted to ask his advice, but I couldn't. I just had to make do. That's how I've made it this far. Just hard work, all on my own. But then you come along. And it's like you don't appreciate Captain Jeralt at all, or how lucky you were to have him around your whole life. No, it still really bothers me. You might be his kid, but I'm still his best apprentice. Got it?
We now gotta be with her.
You're here again. Professor, you've been crying. So, even you cry sometimes. Oh, I suppose that was thoughtless of me to say.
It's fine.
My teacher, you're so blinded by grief that you can't see what's going on right in front of you. Are you waiting for time to heal your wounds? Or have you curled up in a corner and lost the will to carry on?
How could you ask me something like that?
It's not like you to speak to me like that. You know I'd never ask you a question without purpose. Only you can truly understand your own sadness. Others can sympathize or even empathize, but all anyone else can offer are the tears of an outsider looking in. So I have no intention of crying for you, or of standing still with you. All I can do is promise to reach out my hand when the time comes for me to move forward.
What do you mean?
The mysterious organization that was carrying out experiments in Remire Village and the chapel, they're up to something near Garreg Mach. The Archbishop has sent the Knights to undertake a large-scale investigation. No information has surfaced yet, but our enemies will soon be discovered. When they are, will you lead us into battle? Or will you just sit here with no thought for the future that is fast approaching? My teacher, there is a choice to be made. I hope you make the right one.
My. She really is quite arrogant. She spoke her mind without an ounce of reservation. But she is right. The time has come to stand again. You know already what your answer is.
Oh, thank you. You saved me.
If you were to die, then the mystery of our bodies would be revealed. Preventing that was my only aim. I'm afraid you must remain, Kronya. There is something I need you to do.
Oh, of course. I am always happy to cooperate with Solon. Leave it to me.
How annoying.
Flame Emperor, is she offending you? Unfortunately, we cannot take our eyes off her, so there is nothing to be done. You are our greatest creation. We use the defiled beast's blood as the fuel to your flame, that you may burn even the gods. Now is the time to cleanse Fodlan with that power and bring forth our salvation.
There will be no salvation for you and your kind. Those responsible for such gruesome deeds in Dusker and Enmar.
All so that you may acquire the strength you need, all for a purpose.
It's Ingrid's birthday!
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you. Quite delicious.
Working hours of guards. There you go, reliable allies.
Yes.
And upkeep. Guessing someone's age, someone you look up to, heart racing memories.
I wonder what your favorite food is. Meat? Veggies? Fish, perhaps? Oh, or maybe sweets.
Doesn't like that. She likes that though.
What? Is there something on my face? It's a bit hot. Wow. It's a bit... Strength and stamina are necessary for fighting on horseback, as is footwork.
Have a drink. Apparently I can't do anything while you're doing this animation.
Yes.
Have some riding boots.
Is this for me? Thank you. Thank you for the treat. I had such a great time.
Alright, so let's explore. By the way, you're gonna notice that your character Byleth will be sad during this particular month, which makes sense given that we just lost our father. I believe in the base room he will always look depressed, and I think even when you're out and about he'll also look depressed. Oh no, he just looks normal as... Okay, it's only when you're in the base deciding what to do.
If you must weep, then weep. I shall be here for you.
Thank you.
It would be ridiculous to not feel anything after something like that. Go on and let it out. I am here.
So our required mission is to go look for something in Jeralt's quarters. Tooth dagger. Six rare weapons.
I'm so sorry about what happened to Jeralt. No, of course my sorrow is nothing compared to yours. The Knights are even now searching for our enemy's whereabouts. They are to report back the moment they find something. If you desire revenge, Professor, you can count me in.
Animal bone dice, cubic die made from animal bones, probably belongs to someone who enjoys weird games.
I'm not even close to being strong enough. I mean, Jeralt was so much stronger than me, but even that's enough. I can't dwell on the past. There's no way to know what my future holds, but I do know one thing. Whatever happens, I have to make my own way in this world. I have to keep pushing so I can grow even stronger.
Lost items. Do I have any black?
What's this?
Nope, it's not yours.
You gotta keep yourself active during tough times, Professor. Even if it seems impossible. That's how I got through it when I lost my parents. If you need help with anything, just come and see me. Eating and training are my specialties.
Lost items. So yeah, a lot of the students will either say that they want to help you get revenge, or they try to give you words of comfort during this particular chapter.
Oh, hey! I can't believe I dropped this. Thanks for bringing it to me.
So that belonged to him.
That is...
And nothing else. So the horse bow tournament. House versus house bow. Alright. Who do I want? Let's go Bernadetta. Show off your skills with your bow.
Anywhere I can hide.
Oh, critical hit to start the second round. This guy's gone.
Anywhere I can hide.
Alright, we're in the quarterfinals. And this person's also gone. Goodbye.
Am I done yet?
I love Bernadetta. I don't know why, but whenever I use Bernadetta, she is so good at getting critical hits. Like, pretty much anything I send to her has a very high likelihood of dying. And she's just proving my point! 3 crits in a row! And of course, the final person is Claude. Alright, can you get a critical hit on Claude? No. That would have been amazing, though. Oh, here we go. Goodbye. advance seal and some money. Let's come up here and take a steam bath. Oh, Bernadetta, since you did so well, you can be the one to enter the steam bath with me. Let's increase the steam. Feeling very refreshed. My worries drifting away. Let's go and explore the rest of the monastery. Let's first go get some items around the amiibo gazebo.
Hi.
Fur scarf. A wolf pelt sewn into a shape of a scarf. Probably belongs to someone affiliated with a village of hunters. Another item there, so let's go down into the holy tomb. Ooh, do we have no... Yeah, I just noticed on the counter. I don't think we have any... interludes or anything like that.
It is almost time to begin.
Let's return to the monastery. Taking a long time to load.
Hey there.
Hey there. Let's look around, see who we can speak to.
Hello there.
Yes, there is somebody in the dorms. A basket of berries. A basket with the shape of wild berries. It probably belongs to someone who is nostalgic of flavors of the forest. That probably is Petra?
It is a shame what happened to Jeralt. I am sorry. There are no words. Leave some flowers on his grave for me.
Light purple veil, headscarf that's dyed purple. Probably someone who likes fashion. The lovely comb takes care of their long hair. Grab our harvest and then start planting.
Hello there.
Let's go see who's in the dormitory. It looks like to be Ignatz. Let's see what he has to say.
Professor, I'm scared. I feel that I don't understand the world. How could something like that happen to Jeralt? He was so strong.
Even when you're scared, push through.
You're inspiring, Professor. I'll do my best.
Now, do any of this belong to you?
Someone...
No.
Someone.
No.
Someone.
No. Oh, well, at least I know that who that most likely belongs to, seeing that is an Ash from Wolves.
Hello there.
Hang on a second.
Maybe.
Some uncommon fish out today. Let's do some fishing. Now, I believe we can catch a goldfish potentially. Perfect. Oh, that wasn't gold. No. Goldfish. Glimmering shadow. Get a platinum fish. Nice. Let's give you some meat. Introduction to magic. Someone that are good with magic. Hey, Ingrid.
So sorry. I never quite know what to say at times like these. Just don't push yourself too hard too soon. It's okay to allow yourself to be sad right now. Losing someone dear to you. Well, each loss is unique, but it's a feeling I know very well. That said, Professor, No.
No. Let's check every blue one.
No.
Nope. Let's check every item that says blue lion.
Oh no.
Hey, Geekkeeper.
Thank you for all you have done for us. Nothing to report today.
Everybody's taking the loss pretty hard.
Professor!
And then we have bright, cheery music because we're in the market. Kind of jarring that for this month it plays sad music for obvious reasons, and as soon as you go to the market, it's like very cheery.
I thank you.
It's like, what a mood whiplash.
This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I think 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 this one, yes? I thank you. Return soon, please.
Hey, welcome.
Let's see what you're selling.
You have a good eye. You have a good eye. You have a good. You have a good. You have a good. You have a good eye. You have a good eye. You have a good eye. You have a good. You have a good eye. You have a good eye. A pleasure doing. Come again.
Bought all the gifts you got. Let's continue exploring and see everybody. Pegasus horseshoes, I can pretty much immediately guess who that belongs to. The noiseless puppet. Someone enjoys wood carving. I think I know who that belongs to.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. I heard Jeralt passed away. My deepest condolences. I knew him long before I ever even met you. He was always so much fun to be around. It's such a loss. Hey, how about a favor?
Bit of lore right there for this Anna. Now I'll check, because you could potentially have items.
Thanks for finding this. I honestly never thought I'd see it again. Appreciate it.
Ooh, thought I saw an item.
I trained with Jeralt just the other day. Why? Why did he have to go and die? It's too awful. He didn't deserve it.
Do you have time?
You got a quest, the cream of the crop. Practice maneuvers with the Adressian Empire's Imperial Guard. The Adressian Empire Imperial Guard is looking for someone to train with. They said they would be the cream of the crop, but I'm certain you can hold your own. So we have one quest for next week when we do battles.
Professor, I brought some flowers for Jeralt.
Thank you.
It's the least I can do. Sometimes I feel like all I do is run away. Anyway, I'll go lay them out.
One of the few times where she's outside of her room.
I slipped quietly into the vault and rummaged about, looking for anything we might find useful. There is a group of people who want to kill us, after all. What? This is no time for asking permission. I learned long ago that one can ask permission or forgiveness. It is rarely useful to request the former. Still, it appears the knights have already taken everything useful. There were crest-related objects I thought might be worth studying, so... There you go again with that stern look. Of course I'll put them back when I'm done, assuming they bear no additional use. Oh, thank you. I gave up hope of ever finding it. That's not my...
A moment, please.
If you come here, I believe this gravestone is where Jeralt is buried. Buried with his wife, Jeralt Ernester. We don't know what year he was born, but we know when he died, resting in the warm embrace of cherished memories.
Hey, you.
I'm gonna open the gates. Let's see what the counselor has today. Everyone, I believe, I only think about buying and selling things, but I'm very so I offer advice along. Think about things that relate to money. Oh, come on! Alright, this is Manuela. Lately, I've felt myself growing tired and out of practice. I wish there was someone around here whom I could dance intensely with. Raphael? No. Ingrid? What about Dorothea? Yeah, I cannot see Raphael being a very good dance partner for her. Not in a long shot.
Professor, let me sing for you. Do you not like my voice? It would make a Pegasus dance with joy.
Singing's okay, but I should really have a cute dance to go along with it.
Bag of seeds. Who cares for animals? I think I have an idea who that belongs to. Dusty Book of Fables. Association with it. I think that is Ash's item.
Oh, Goddess, hear my prayer. Please receive this beloved person. When the cold rain washes the body, when the bird and wolf announce the dawn, receive them into your blue blood. Receive them into a twinkling star. That's a morning scripture from the Church of Saros. Lady Rhea taught it to me. I pray that Jeralt is happy in the next world.
Are you missing anything?
I don't know who this... I don't know.
Oh no, this is a church item. Okay.
I don't know. Who...
Really? None of these belong to you. Okay. That's cool.
Excuse me. Not just Tomas, but Monica, too. We can't be sure who to trust anymore, can we? Who are these people, really? What do they want?
Lost items.
This isn't...
It's not yours.
This...
Not yours. Oh, right, because I know who the Pegasus ones belong to.
Hello there.
That's it, so we can head back to Garrick Mock itself.
Right.
Really?
Let's go and head to Gerald's room. And also see everybody on the second floor.
Excuse me. Professor, how are you holding up? I know how heavily grief weighs upon one's heart. I lost my mother some time ago. It was... Forgive me my moment of weakness. Even all these years later, I cannot recall that time without feeling the pain as if it were brand new. Just know that I am praying for your mind and your heart to find peace.
Lost items. Do any of these belong to you, Rhea?
This is not. 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 This is not.
Really? None of these? Okay.
Oh, I adore this. Oh, I adore this.
Have a few goddess statues.
I appreciate.
And some flowers. Should be close to your A soon, I think.
First Tomas, and now Monica. I do have a theory, though I admit it is nothing more than speculation. Both Tomas and Monica have each gone missing at one time or another. It was reported that when Monica returned from her disappearance, she began to act like a completely different person. As if, perhaps, the real Monica had been killed and replaced by an imposter. Thinking of it like that, it is possible that this Solon had been impersonating Tomas for some time. How they managed such a convincing change of appearance, though, I still do not understand.
Do you have any items?
I'm sorry to say. Yes, this is mine. Thank you for returning it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to... I'm sorry to... I'm sorry.
Snap writing quill. Writing quill that has been snapped out from overuse. It probably belongs to someone who does a lot of paperwork. That sounds like either Setif or Rhea.
It was as thinking how they met. Yes, this is mine. Thank you for returning it.
I lost it. I love that he lost it about, like, what? Maybe like 5 feet away from where he's standing.
Well,
Let's check the room.
Oh, is something hiding just behind that book? That ring! I have seen it before. Ah, I know. Jeralt showed that ring to you beside a grave. Do you recall? He said he wished for you to have that ring one day. That means it's yours. He also said that you should gift that ring to someone special.
Now we have the ring. Also, you learn about fish in Jeralt's room for some reason. I think it mentioned that Jeralt actually does like fishing, so yeah, that actually makes sense why you find that fishing book in there. See what the teachers have to say.
You lost someone very dear to you. I'm so... You have my sympathy. Manuela and I can take on some of your workload this month. We can't do all the teaching, but at least we can lighten the load for you. I've always seen strength in your eyes. I know you'll recover. You're a very strong person.
Lost items. Do any of these items belong to you?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not.
Nope. Alright, let's go check Manuela.
Right.
A cleaning dust cloth. It's hardly been used, probably belongs to someone who hates cleaning.
I have something rather uncomfortable to discuss. It's about the weapon that killed Jeralt. Will you listen?
I will
It
listen.
was a dagger, but I know enough to know it wasn't an ordinary dagger. It wasn't made of iron or steel because, well, because whatever it was, the wound it left wasn't normal. Who could make a blade like that, do you figure?
So whatever the dagger was, wasn't natural.
No. No.
Alright, item checking time.
Did this turn up? Thank you.
Okay, what's with people losing their items and standing right next to the items they lost?
No. No. Where it?
Oh, that was belonging to her. I thought it wasn't hers for a second there. Oh, she has more to say?
I wonder who they were.
Okay. Let me see. There are people in the library and then in the other rooms.
Really?
Fulton's plants.
Monica von Ox. There is nothing suspicious in her past that would suggest this change of character. Her transformation must have something to do with her disappearance last year. Sadly, that is the extent of my knowledge. I wonder who kidnapped her and why.
First Tomas, and now Monica. I am so sorry. The failing was clearly our own. We didn't notice the enemy's invasion. And now Jeralt. I apologize. There is nothing I can say to atone for our sins. Professor, please do not let your guard down even among the people of the monastery. There is no way to know where another enemy may be hiding.
Is there any items left in here? Doesn't look like it. Let's go to the other side and see what people have to say.
Professor, you have lost your father. Now more than ever, do I understand how very lucky I am that you were able to save me. Professor, I deeply appreciate what you have done. Thank you. If there is anything at all I can do in return, please tell me, okay?
Lost items. Do any of these belong to you?
Oh, that is mine. Thank you so very much.
There's another item found.
I've never been much for condolences. How about a little logic instead? The knights have spread out around Garreg Mach in search of Jeralt's murderers. Thus, the monastery's fighting strength is, for the moment at least, depleted. Perhaps that was the enemy's real objective. We should be prepared for further confrontation.
Maybe they did kill Jeralt so that way they could get a chance to attack the monastery, possibly? Let me see.
Unfortunately, you are mistaken.
So that's not his... Really, that's... Okay. Let's go downstairs and see the rest of the students. Come on, door. Oops, this is the wrong way. Let's bring you back. You made any money? Yes, you did. Let's send out Ferdinand. Local specialties. Send you off. Ooh, Brave Lance, sure. Umber Steel, I think that's somewhat rare. See, okay. Okay, seeing Hubert as a dancer is really funny to see. Give me your armor sword. And of course I want the Master Seal. That's really funny, just seeing Hubert in the dancer attire. This does, besides for the black coloring, that does not fit him at all.
Maybe. When I heard that Monica was with the enemy, I was surprised by how unsurprised I was. Something was just off about her. It's hard to explain. That said, whenever she had free time, she was always hanging around with Edelgard. I wonder if Edelgard is also... Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm just being paranoid. Please ignore me.
Interesting. Western polearm. Person of high class.
Hey. Dark expressions don't suit you, Professor. But I'm glad to see you out in the world again.
It seems this month will be a quiet one around here. There aren't many knights around to liven things up.
Most of the knights are gone, seeking out the enemy.
Isn't that a bit much? I agree it's important, but is it a good idea to neglect the safety of the monastery?
What do you think, Professor?
It would be a shame if we were invaded. I think if you say you're worrying too much, it ups Felix's support with you. If you say it's a shame if we were invaded, it ups Sylvain.
I agree. We can
oh no, maybe it's the other way around.
Enemies, but so many? It makes the church seem reckless.
Alright.
I know nothing.
Time to check items.
That's mine. Thank you for finding it.
Ah, so it is yours.
It seems
I'll quickly check Sylvain. Okay, nope. Unfinished score. Sheet music in hand probably belongs to someone who likes to sing. I think I know who that might belong to.
Professor, do you think we'll still be able to graduate? If dangerous things keep happening around here, who even knows? I'm worried. I hope that all the students and professors will be there to celebrate at the graduation ceremony.
Professor?
There is no one here who has not heard tales of Jeralt's valor. We have suffered a most dear loss. I do not know what the enemy's aim was, but I do know this. After what they have done, we cannot suffer them to live. If there is anything I can do to ensure that justice is brought swiftly, you need only give the word.
Lost items. Do you have anything?
I don't...
Handmade hair clip. Probably belongs to someone that likes making accessories. I presume this belongs to a golden deer person. Letter to the goddess. Daydreams about the goddess.
I'll say a prayer for Jeralt's soul. There's not much else I can do.
Let me see.
Yes, this is mine. Thank you for
Had a feeling the bird seeds belong to you.
What's this? What's this? What's this?
Oh no. Okay, that's surprisingly. It doesn't belong to you.
What's this? What's this? Professor, it seems like you're holding up okay, but I'm worried about Leonie. She really loved Jeralt. I hope she can bounce back.
Oh, that's. I was about to say, like, what's that streak of yellow I can see behind the grass?
Parent yet, so I can't even begin to understand how you must be feeling. But even while you're standing still, the world keeps on moving. I always find that oddly comforting.
Come here, see who's here.
I'm sure you will pull through this because you're so strong, Professor. Best to stay calm during such tumultuous and upsetting times. We don't know the nature of our enemies. If we underestimate them, anything could happen.
Should be careful.
Yes, I agree. I don't want to lose you too, Professor.
See, let's check what items.
What? 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 What?
So none of them belong to you.
Hey there.
Okay. Professor, I've sung lyrics lamenting death many times on stage. But when something like this happens in real life, I'm lost. I don't know what to say. But I do know this much. Sir Jeralt must have been very proud to have you as his child. I'm sorry, but
Nope, that's not yours.
how did you know I lost this? Thank you for bringing it back to me.
The comb was yours. Anything else? Nope. Now, I forget if any of the church characters, Sindel and everybody can be found here, or if they're also gone out. The Winter Cloak, a thick, worn-out cloak, probably belongs to someone who battles outdoors.
I'm so glad you're okay, Professor. I was so worried. Oh, Professor, you must be starving. Mercy and I made some sweets for you. We were thinking that if you were to eat something sweet,
It might help you feel better.
Thank you for the thought.
Baking sweets is my specialty. I'm sure they'll do the trick.
Let's check these items.
Lost item. Oh, that! I thought it was gone.
Oh, that belongs to you?
You know it was mine.
Oh, I thought it was the Pegasus horseshoes and selectors. Like, wait, that belongs to you? That makes no sense. So the ghost story book must belong to you, because I know you like ghost stories.
This is mine. Thank you for returning it to me, but how did you know?
And somebody has their lawnmower going in the background, so that's gonna be fun. I imagine the mic's picking that up.
Professor, I'm so happy to see you. You're finally returning to your old self. To see the light in your eyes again is a gift. It inspires me to carry on as well. As you know, the Knights are searching furiously for any trace of the enemies who escaped. I'll inform you immediately if I learn anything relevant.
Thank you, Edelgard. We'll do the cooking and all that in the next episode. Ferdinand and Petra are apparently here. Leonie's here, which I've somehow missed. Yeah, I don't think many of the church characters are here during this month, so I can't speak to them and give them back any of their items. Because I think it's applied they've also joined the search when you're not in battle.
Professor, please lend us your ears. Ferdinand is saying impossible things.
I do not see what is impossible about it. All I said was that if you want to go back to Brigid, you probably can. You are the Empire's guest, so to speak. They cannot afford for something bad to happen to you. There would be a diplomatic incident. Someone close to us has turned up dead. So one could argue that you are not safe here anymore.
You were already told. I am learning here, from the Academy. What are you thinking, Professor?
You should not have to leave if you do not wish it.
Returning to home until I have grabbed my goal. I will not be listening to the words of Ferdinand.
No, look, I did not mean to pressure you. Apologies for the misunderstanding.
Alright. I presume this...
This is not...
Yeah, so this definitely has to be Ferdinand's item.
I am...
No, look. How could you possibly think that is mine?
Really? Then is it Edelgard's? Because I can't think of who else it could belong to.
Professor, see, as you, I'll inform. How did you know this was mine? Thank you, my teacher.
Professor.
Ooh, we got a support with Hilda.
Hey, Professor. What are you doing daydreaming in a place like this? It's lucky. As spacey as you are, you're always reliable in a pinch.
You were daydreaming too.
Not as much as you. It's hard to tell what's going on in that skull of yours. Your expression is always blank. Come on, smile. I was just playing around. Don't get mad. By the way, in the next battle, may I focus on logistical support? Off the battlefield, there's no use having a weakling like me in the middle of the action. And it would bring down morale if I were killed.
You're not a weakling.
Have you even seen me, Professor? Look at these noodly little arms.
I should be cheering everyone on from the sidelines. It'll certainly improve the boys' morale, don't you think?
Why are you taking this seriously?
Because even if I did, I would still be a weakling. My big brother is the type of person who's supposed to be on the battlefield. For me, it's just a waste of energy. It's pointless. Everyone's cut out for something different. The right person for the right task, you know? Please, Professor. keep me off the battlefield, and maybe I won't tell everyone you were daydreaming.
I love that she says this because I'm trying to think of her stats. Isn't she like one of the best strength-wise? Like, doesn't she isn't she like a really good axe unit? So where? Oh, there she was. How did I miss you?
Jeralt's gone. He's gone. And we'd only just reunited. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sure this is even harder on you. But I just can't. I can't believe.
Let's check.
Someone. Oh, that's mine. Thanks so much for finding it.
Oh, so this first scarf was yours. Right, I think we'll go to Abyss and then we'll end the episode. Probably do some supports, some remaining activities.
I am grateful. Thanks. Thank you.
Hey.
What's that?
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. But maybe now isn't the time? You seem down. Got something on your mind? I hope you know I'm here for you if you ever have your own stuff to report. That's what friends are for. Unless it's about money, in which case, I'm busy.
Okay. Nobody in here.
Okay, this month feels different, doesn't it? Garrick Mock's all tense, like the whole place might explode. This is why I've kept to myself all these years. I don't want to be anywhere near whatever's about to happen.
Ground. Hey there, Bolus.
Well, I see you're up and at 'em again, yeah? Good on you. No use crying over the past and all.
Balthus, have some sensitivity. Who knows what the poor dear is going through right now?
That poor dear can hear you, you know. Talking about someone like they're not there. How cold can you get?
A fair point. Please, Professor, forgive my indiscretion. You have my condolences.
Remember, the first step to healing is a hefty dose of revenge. Get out there and get to it.
Yeah, the only items I have is the berries, and I believe I know who they belong to. What's in recycle for this month? 2 hammers.
Friend, Jeralt raised you, yeah? It was all you had. You must be feeling a lot right now. When a parent dies, it really leaves a mark. So feel what you need to, no matter how that looks. But know that your inner fire will keep you moving ahead through even the hardest times.
Good advice, Yuri. Now, where is Happy? In fact, where? Oh, she's here.
Hey, it seems like you're having a hard time. Not that I can really understand what you're going through. I know that this is painful, but don't lose hope for the future, okay? Someday you'll be able to accept what's happened. And in the meantime, you have plenty of friends here to support you. Me included.
Let's give you back your berries.
I was sure I'd never see this thing again. Thanks for finding it.
And with that, we'll head back to the surface and we'll end the episode. So in the next episode, we'll probably use up the remaining of our activity points, listening to some supports and whatnot.
Thank you so much.
And then probably end the week. So if you enjoyed this episode, do like the videos, it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this episode, and share the video so more people can discover my content and help the channel grow, and I will see you all next time. Later.